Leukemia is a type of cancer, and I really don't know any further information about that.
Leukemia is blood cancer.
I don't know. I've had a friend who has had it.
A form of cancer.
Isn't that just cancer in the blood?
My understanding is that leukemia is a disease that can affect the bone marrow.
Is it a type of cancer in the blood cells?
I have leukemia.
I have leukemia.
That means I have cancer inside my blood.
And that means I have cancer in my blood.
Everyone is born with a certain number of various cells. Red blood cells, which gives the red color to blood and takes oxygen all over the body. White blood cells fight against diseases. Platelet blood cells help stop bleeding. Blood cancer is a condition that occurs when any one of these cells start to multiply and build up in the bone marrow and other tissues. They no longer can perform the function for which they were made. The platelet can no longer stop bleeding, causing excessive bleeding and easy bruising of the skin. The red blood cells can no longer carry enough oxygen to the various parts of the body. The white blood cells can no longer fight infections, and so it causes the immune system to become impaired, and this results in one getting infections easily. Leukemia, lymphoma, and myeloma are blood cancers associated with abnormal blood cells.
I was doing typical stuff. I was running around playing basketball.
He was a sports star. He played soccer. He played baseball. He played basketball.
For fun.
Football practice, cheerleading.
I was a pretty good bicyclist.
An avid bowler. I go to
trained for the New York City Triathlon.
Park, we go to movies, we draw, we paint.
Things were
busy.
scheduled, yeah.
I was in the middle of my associate's degree.
Mother of 2 young boys.
A student, attending class,
My friends, causing problems with my brothers,
It was a joy.
Typical stuff.
Just normal. Life was pretty good.
We would take our children for physical checkups.
And they took a blood test, which was procedure.
About 1 o'clock that afternoon, I got the phone call from her saying that
Kayla has leukemia.
Acute leukemia.
chronic leukemia.
Hodgkin's disease.
AML. Chronic myeloid leukemia.
Myeloma. I just thought about, I'm gonna lose my son.
All I could think of is, who's gonna take care of my kids?
I knew I wasn't going to see my grandchildren anymore. It was.
They told me that you have cancer, and I'm like,
Say why your son.
Why me? Why?
It was all the unknown, and it was the fear of the unknown.
That it's an anxiety.
I mean, I was in Vietnam for 12 months. I was scared then.
Where do we go from here? What do we do?
God be with me, don't let me die.
This news made that a cakewalk.
I was in denial.
I was in denial. Pure shock.
Said I need to go home. I have class tomorrow.
It was the most horrific feeling in the world.
It's intense. It's very intense. They go through a lot of procedures. They go through a lot of emotional difficulty, physical.
They basically threw me into surgery. I had a port catheter put into my chest. The chemo
is an experience no parent should ever have to
Every cold,
experience.
virus, infection, I thought that was known to man.
All your hair gonna come out.
Very fatigued and very nauseated.
Wouldn't want to eat. He wouldn't want to drink.
The simplest thing as getting up to brush your teeth is a hard job for someone that has cancer.